Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a day to honor the civil rights leader as well as giving back to your community in his memory.
Later this morning, Sioux Falls will host a presentation in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community leaders will meet at 11 o'clock at Van Epps Park to hear a proclamation from Mayor Paul Tenhaken. The public is welcome to attend. Today is your last day to drop off menstrual and incontinence products as part of the annual Pad Party in Sioux Falls.
Each year, organizers collect pads, tampons, liners, and other products for people in need. You can drop off donations at Minor Brewing Company and Prairie Berry Winery from 4 to 6 p.m. You can also donate money to the Promising Futures Fund to help pay for products in Sioux Falls public schools. Feeding South Dakota is trying something new this year to honor Martin Luther King Jr.
The organization is hosting a Bring Your Child to Serve Day. This gives kids and their guardians a chance to sort and pack food in Sioux Falls, Pierre, and Rapid City. That food will then be distributed to families across the state.
Let's get a first look at your forecast now with meteorologist Scott Mudd. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning there, Perry. Good morning, everybody. We have temperatures this morning that are in the 20s, even a couple of 30s early this morning, and this will eventually lead to temperatures in the 30s, 40s, and 50s for this afternoon. We'll go with the numbers in the 50s today across western South Dakota. High of 57 in Rapid City. As you can see, many locations this morning starting in the 20s. Our forecast for today, a high of 38 Sioux Falls, 36 in Aberdeen, 42 in Huron, 48 in Pierre, and 53 in Winter. Brian Karstens will have more details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A South Dakota lawmaker says an amendment to Governor Kristi Noem's bill that would ban transgender girls and women from sports will offer free legal defense for schools.
Senator Mary Duval is the one who made the motion to put the amendment on the bill. It would put South Dakota's Attorney General in charge of defending schools or state-supported universities at no cost if a student files a legal claim.
The bill is now heading to the Senate floor. Opponents say the proposal sends a message that transgender people are not welcome in South Dakota. South Dakota has sent millions of dollars of unused COVID-19 housing assistance funds back to the federal government.
The state had received around $271 million in federal funding to pay rent and utilities of low-income residents who fell behind during the pandemic. But so far, the state has distributed less than $25 million to residents, or only about 9% of the total available funding.
The federal government rejected requests by South Dakota officials to use the excess funds for other housing initiatives. Restoring a historical house is a big project.
The Tuthill House has been a prominent landmark in Sioux Falls for around 145 years. Now it's undergoing a complete restoration with the hope of preserving its history for generations to come.
Once it's gone, it's gone. It's important to keep some of this stuff, and this is an iconic park, and a lot of people take wedding pictures. Even if they don't have their wedding here, you see the party buses up in here taking pictures, and I think it'll be neat to keep this house standing for years to come.
Crews hope to have the venue ready for events by June 1st. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Weather today, climbing temperatures as we're advertising 40s and 50s, pretty common this afternoon. I think Sioux Falls will even jet into the mid and upper 30s. But tomorrow, a fast-moving polar front is coming our direction. First thing it'll do is it'll stir up our wind. That will bring things to your attention. And then the big drop in the numbers into Wednesday morning. It looks like temperatures on Wednesday will struggle into the single digits, Sioux Falls area, and slightly warmer in the west. Let's have a closer look at the wind forecast. Today we're in fine shape. Nothing big here, but tomorrow, here comes the beginnings of this in the morning. It looks like far northwest South Dakota. The expansion of the oranges and yellows on the map represents all that colder wind. And boy, that settles through here tomorrow night. So as that wind pours in, temperatures are going to drop. Sioux Falls could drop from 44 for a high tomorrow to about 6 on Wednesday. And that's pretty significant, even without much in the way of snow cover or expected snow. It's mainly going to be a wind event here into Wednesday. And of course, the wind chills are going to be way below zero. Probably a few headlines with that coming. 49 today. That's our high temperature in Yankton. 57 in Rapid City. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, the big drop on temperatures, both daytime and nighttime temperatures here. But then by Friday, Saturday, a little moderation, pushing back in the middle 20s. Aberdeen in the northeast, 34 by Friday. We do expect a couple of areas of snow to wrap up the week. Right now, no major systems here, but at least a chance of some passing snow. And Pierre in central KELOLAND. We dropped to 17 on Wednesday. A little colder, but it shouldn't take long, and we should get back above normal to kick off the weekend with a mixed bag of 30s and 40s across much of western South Dakota. So it's not an overly dramatic drop here in Rapid City.